Welcome everybody to the CTV Update for Wednesday, September 17th, 2025. It's moving fast. It's moving real fast. We're coming to the end. You know, every year at this time, I'm looking, okay, what do I have to do for Men's League? What do I got to do for Men's League? The closes got on the 4th. I'm always getting a little excited. You know, there's lots to do. And I always feel I'm behind. This year, I hope I'm not behind. I'm trying to keep everybody in the loop, but it's getting there quick. I'm telling you, we'll go over the closings and the dates in a few minutes, but we have some really good news this week. We had a hole-in-one by a young man named Braeydon Fenn.
Yeah, it was always, I always love getting these messages. So I had just gone home, and then my staff sent me a note. Hey, we just had a hole-in-one on the golf course, which was great. So it was Braeydon Fenn. First hole-in-one, hole number 12. Great hole to have it on. I mean, that's not an easy par 3 to have it on. He was so excited and ecstatic. Great picture of him up on the website right now. You can check it out. And young intermediate. I think just turned intermediate last year or this year, and it's great. So everyone will see a $5 assessment on their bill this month, but that's fine. It's going to a great cause, and congratulations, Braeydon.
Good for you, Braeydon. We had a slate of nominations go out this week, and we have three. Maybe you can talk about it. I'll let you go through the whole process.
Definitely.
Okay.
Thank you, John.
You got your own mic.
Tremendous work by the nominating committee, led by Tracy McNairan. I mean, our initial call went out the very beginning of August. They had, a number put their names forward and expressed interest. The nominating committee, reached out, had discussions with them. They do work very independently, of course, from the board, and released a slate of three new individuals that are up now for election. Pete Richardson, Angelo Buffoni, and Ron Damiani. Ron was appointed when we had a vacancy earlier this year. And then from now forward, we still have just over a week to go where members have another opportunity to view the slate and also put their name forward or put forward another nomination. If we have additional that do so, the nominating committee will release an updated slate.
All right. Well, I had the opportunity to play with Ron this week, and we were playing in the match play in the seniors, and we're on number 14. Ron hits one. We're playing from the green tees. Ron hit one over the ditch, and he has a fade. So he hits this fade. It's going straight for the tree. I figure, okay, it's going to hit the tree. Goes through the tree. Hits before the green. Bounces this far from the pin for an eagle putt.
Board member bounce. Right?
Yeah, board member bounce. Good for you, Ron. It was a fun thing to watch. But speaking of this Friday, last week I asked Tyler on our MLTV, and I said, Tyler, we got this soft sand on 5 and 9. And I said, those bunkers are playing different than the other ones. There's no way you can hit the ball out of those bunkers the same way as you do the other ones. The other ones, sand is packed. So I said, give us a tip. So we did. And I tried it on Friday. Didn't I get a sand save? Thank you, Tyler. Just tell the rest of the crew what you do.
Well, first I want to know how much you won that day, because I want a cut of your winnings.
We didn't win much.
Oh, okay. All right. With the new sand in a few of our new bunkers, it's great. It's really fluffy because it's brand new. It really hasn't compacted yet. So when you are playing in fluffy sand, the first thing I like to do is first of all, when you take your stance, dig your feet in. And when you're digging your feet in, you're actually getting a sense of the consistency of the sand. So you're going to see how dense or how fluffy it is. But when you're taking your shot, I always try and aim my club to enter the sand about 1.5 inches to 2 inches behind the ball. But you want to come down with some good force, some good acceleration. You're not picking it clean. You really want to hit the sand, and you want that sand to splash out of the bunker. You want to make sure that you're taking a lot of sand, also depending on how far the pin might be, right? So you might be opening the face up a little bit or closing it if you have a longer shot or shorter shot, but you want to take a lot of sand. You want to be coming down into that sand. You don't want to try and pick it clean. You want that splash to go out, and you want to follow through as well. You want to make sure you get that club going through. You don't want to stop in the sand. I see so many amateurs, they hit down, and then their club stops. You go right through that sand, get that club up in the air when you finish, and that should help get the ball out easy.
Just one question on that. what is your lower body doing? Are you moving that a lot?
So in sand shots, I want to really make sure my lower body is stable. It's a little bit more still. It's not the same as a full swing. Full swing, you're doing a big shoulder turn, big swing with the arms. When you're in the sand, you want to be a little bit more more stability with the lower body. I focus on early wrist hinge. I do accelerate, I do turn through the shot, but on my way back, I'm very, very still in the sand. Yeah.
Okay. And in the soft sand especially, do you open the club face at all?
You absolutely can. So again, depending on where the pin is, how far do you want that ball to fly? If you're short-sighted, you need that ball to come up really quick. I'll be opening up my sand wedge or even taking my lob wedge, my 60-degree wedge, just to have a little extra loft to get it up quicker. If it's a medium length or a farther shot, I'll probably just be hitting it more with a square face.
Okay. There you go, folks. Worked for me. Hopefully it works for you. It does play different. I know when I was telling you in Florida, they have the same, they're putting new sand in bunkers all the time. And some of the bunkers are hard, some of them are soft, and they play totally different. It's incredible how different they are. And you really have to make those adjustments. So good luck, everyone. Okay, we're at that time. Football pool. Look, this was a better week, okay? The difference between first and last was maybe 40 points. Last week it was 160.
How come?
I don't want to. So the other night I had our powwow, and not only did he do better this week, he beat me. So there you go. There you go. But the winner this week, let's see, it was Charles Funk. Yeah. And Charles had a really good week. And Dale Riddell was second. His son Elliot was third. And Mark Casenzo was fourth. So, but it was very close. Like it was 104, I think, was a winning score, and I think 134 was one of the last scores. So that's not a lot in this. 30 points is not. That's like one, maybe two games. So not bad. I had 133, I think. He had 132. You had 119, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Around there, middle of the pack. But everything was kind of tightly packed, so not too bad. Went on Mike's Minute. That video's gone out. Karen Martin was our guest picker this week. We asked her to pick two games. I'm asking you guys the same question. The blowout game really is Thursday night. This is going to be a huge blowout, but I've already picked on Miami once. I'm not going to pick on them again. So the other blowout game is the Packers and the Browns. They're playing in Cleveland. Cleveland actually played against Buffalo last week. I believe it was Buffalo. No, was it Buffalo or the Eagles? No, it was the Eagles, I think. Or the Ravens. The Ravens.
Baltimore, yeah.
And they held the running back
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry, I think, to 60 yards or 50 yards. So they can stop the rush. They still got beat. Jackson threw 4 touchdown passes. But now they're playing the Packers. Arguably the best team in the league right now. They certainly look like the best team in the league at this point. So we'll go to you first. You're the new kid on the block here. Let's see what you can do.
Yeah, no, and thanks for that recap. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the spread. I'm really learning how to read all these statistics and to make your predictions. But yeah, Green Bay certainly came off pretty strong in their first 2 games. I'm definitely going with the Packers by 12.
Very 12. Good pick. How about you?
I got the Packers by 9. Cleveland's pretty good at home, but the Packers are good. Not the best team in the league, but they're really good.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's some really good teams. Buffalo is, I think you're referring to Buffalo on that one. But Buffalo, and Buffalo deserves to be in that conversation. But just the Pack, they look so strong right now. They just look unbeatable. The other game, very tight game, Lions and Ravens. Lions came alive last week. They ate the Bears. That's basically just 52-10. I think Dan Campbell was sending a message to his protege Ben Johnson, the former coach of the Lions, former offensive coach. Who have you got in that one?
It's Ravens are at home, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going with Ravens at home by 5.
Okay. How about you?
I like that. Ravens by 6. They're tough at home. Detroit is not quite at the level they were last year.
No, and you're right there. Now, be careful when you're putting your football pool picks in this week because there's 4 quarterbacks out right now. Joe Burrow's out, J.J. McCarthy's out, Brock Purdy's out. Forget the last one. But anyway, look at the injury reports. And Jaden Daniels may or may not be starting. He's got an injury. We don't know how serious it is. So that's a big one in Washington. As people start getting hurt, that affects the outcome of the game. So definitely take a look at that. Tyler, we have a promotion this week. We want an alert for you in the pro shop this week. Tyler, maybe you can explain this.
An alert, I love that word. Alert yourself. This is a bit of a teaser going out. Well, first of all, let me do a little recap. Our Opus wedges are still on sale, $209, great price. We have probably about 30 wedges that we really want to push out the door, so come and see us if you need some wedges. Secondly, we've put out just a little bit of awareness. We have some package sets that people like to purchase, whether it's for a family loved one, for someone who's just getting into golf. We have probably about 6 or 7 package sets in the golf shop right now. We would love for a great new golfer to take advantage of those. Great for Christmas presents or birthday presents. We have those. We'd love to move those out of the shop as well. But what everyone's been asking me for the last month and a half, basically almost since the start of the season, is when are your demos going on sale? Exciting news. I just got word from Callaway. They just sent the release. We can now start selling our demos. They will go on sale starting next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. There will be an e-blast that goes out. We don't sell them just yet. We have a few corporate events where we still need all our demo sets to go out as rentals. But once those are wrapped up, we are going to be putting our demos on sale. It's going to be a short period. And whatever we don't sell in the first 2 weeks, we're sending back to Callaway. So look out for the e-blast. Our demos will soon be on sale.
Wow. Great news for those of you who are holding on. Dave Gervin for a driver. Dave Gervin, you're looking for a driver. The demos are coming out. Dave Gervin, I need you for the fantasy pool. Yeah, great news for those guys. Okay. Huge news out of the kitchen this week. This is amazing news. Pizzas are back. And tell them what they're doing.
A pizza alert.
Yeah, pizza alert.
There we go. So yeah, members have been asking for pizzas for a little while, and Chef was gearing up to launch a pizza week, and he's had this in his vision for a little while now, and rented an oven. So it's out on the deck. Great Italian vibes out on the patio this week, and be available for lunch and dinner. So there's a nice array of some traditional and some classics, and there's even a little butter chicken, some creative pizzas on there, available for takeout. You can book reservations. So great opportunity to have a pizza, and please note that there will be a couple of little revisions in some of the other items on our regular menu. So please check with your server on those updates, just to make space for the pizza operation.
All right. Now listen, last week we came on Friday night. Terrific. Keenan Woods, I said, Keenan, I'm going to have the sandwich, that cheese and beef sandwich. He says, I don't think I'll finish it. I said, Keenan, I haven't eaten all day. I just golfed. I haven't eaten all day. He says, okay, maybe, but I don't think I'll finish it. We come. I can see the sandwich. It was fantastic. It was just a little sandwich. I could finish this. Not a chance. I got half in there. That thing filled you up. I had to take the other half home. It was such a good sandwich. The lamb was delicious. My wife ordered that. The linguine, the chicken.
The jerk chicken linguine
yeah.
from last week. Yeah.
My other buddy ordered that. And now, okay, the chef could have said, "Oh, I can make pizzas in our oven." No. Not this guy. Not this guy. He's getting a real pizza oven to give you the best experience that you can have. This guy's good. This is good. Now, we mentioned it last week. I go home and I talk to my wife. I say, dear, are we hosting Thanksgiving this year? Oh, yeah. How many are coming over? 20. I don't really want to cook for 20. So I heard what you said last week. you guys are doing turkey dinner. So I mailed Leanne, I'm getting 2. Talk about them.
Maybe we'll sign you up for 3 of them, right? But no, thank you, John, for your support, and that's absolutely the idea. Take the pressure off some of the requirements with the sides. The turkey, of course, won't be cooked, but it's fully brined, ready to go, and chef's going to lay out instructions along with Leanne. So yeah, great initiative with some of the specials this week. And we thought about, do we launch a big buffet? But let's understand that some members may have plans, may want to still be at home for Thanksgiving. It's been a busy summer, so let's create an offering that you can take home. If you order now, check all the deadline dates. A free bottle of wine for the pre-orders, so you'll have a few on the way.
Yeah.
For that, which you can share with your guests. But please place your orders through email. A great way to bring Thanksgiving home, and a good way to use up your F&B minimum for those that have not done so already.
So the sides for that, are there different sides that you order along with that?
There are some choices as noted on the menu, so you can add on a little bit. But the sides they're cooked and prepared. So it won't take too long. Obviously, the turkey timing, you've got to plan that. But it really will shorten the cleaning and the prep time at home, and a good way to serve your guests.
Well, there's one side I have to make. It's our Lebanese rice Thanksgiving. My family wouldn't forgive me if I didn't make that. So that'll be one side, and then I'll order the other sides from this. But it's a beautiful rice dish that goes perfect with turkey. So I noticed on the website, and this website is very important to us. Because, this is our first contact with a lot of people. It's really important, especially trial members or new members, to go on the website. There's our own website, your personal one. There's one called Google Reviews. Talk about how important that review part is to fill in a review for the club.
Oh, it's massive. I mean, referrals and word of mouth. We put everything out on social media, but I mean, your voice, your direction as a member, and ensuring that everyone in the Ottawa Valley knows how welcoming, how much fun we have here at the club, that goes a long way. It's such a trusted source that we truly appreciate. Of course, we have our referral bonus as well, with some financial relief there in future credit. But as you mentioned, click on that link, please, when you have a few moments. It's right on the internal website. It's in some of our email signatures. You can leave a Google review. That's another extension to the broad Ottawa Valley. Maybe someone you don't know is going to read that message. The membership drive has been going really well. We're over 25 new gold members.
Oh my Lord! That's a scoop here. You heard it here first.
It's great, and that's the combination of our brand new members, along with our trial conversions year to date. So it goes a long way. Please, when you have some time, send a little review, and you'll connect with a few other golfers locally.
Think of it yourself when you're researching where you want to go, and then you're on anything you buy. You go to the review section. This is lousy. This is good. This best thing I ever bought. Then you buy it, and it turns out it's correct. So really, if you can give us a review. We'd appreciate it. Thank you. It means important to us. Tyler, walk into the, it's everywhere now. First tee. It's like, where's Waldo? Where's the 50-50 board today? It's on the first tee. It's in the clubhouse. It's in here. Wherever. He's so smart, this guy. He markets everything so well. So let's talk about the 50-50, why it's important for us, and what you're going to win.
Yeah, the stand has legs, so it actually just walks around every night to a new spot. So we posted our 50-50 draw last week. A reminder, it's in support of the First Tee initiative, which is underprivileged juniors getting involved with golf in the Ottawa area. So it's going to a great cause. Tickets squares are $20 each. We're almost filled up. We've almost filled up our first full board. Once that fills up, we're going to get a second board going. We're going to have these running right through the closing events. We want to fill up both boards. There will be a lucky winner. Last year's winner, I think, walked home without $1,500, which is amazing. So if we fill out both boards, that's $2,000 going to the winner, and I think it's going to such a great cause. So right now, you'll see it on the first tee for the rest of the week, and we may move it back into the clubhouse periodically as well. But yeah, if you haven't done your squares, email me. I'll even put your name on the square if you'd like. So let's get your names up on the squares, lucky numbers, and we will have a great winner. Well, lots of winners, because the children are the real winners, but we'll also have a great member winner, hopefully by the end of the month.
And you don't have to fill out a chit. You put your name on. We know it's coming out of your account, so don't worry about filling anything in. It's just automatic. It's that easy. So fill one out, and we really appreciate that. Okay, we got a large calendar of events. I'm just going to turn it over to Tyler to talk about it. You're going to see it coming up on the screen as we talk. So Tyler, there they are.
All right, well, let's start from this weekend coming. Saturday will be our last and final Learn to Love It clinic. So please, if you haven't attended or if you'd like to attend the last one, the focus is on everyone's favorite topic, which is woods and drivers. So this Saturday at 9 a.m., Learn to Love It clinic. Next week, we have our two corporate events on Tuesday, September 23rd and Thursday, September 25th. So that's Costco and the Mike McCann charity event. We then have our senior men's closing event on the 26th. We have our Honeypot closing on the 28th. Then we have our our ladies AM and PM closing events on the 30th of September. Which is the Tuesday, and then our men's league closing on October 4th, which is a Saturday. It's a shotgun. Course is closed, and October 5th we have our Saturday ladies closing. So we do have a great slate of events finishing off the season. I mean, I can't believe we're even talking about October right now. The weather's been so nice, 27, 28 degrees today, and it's the 17th of September. So hopefully this continues right into October. The rounds have been up. Everything has been so great. Joel's been taking such good care of the golf course. You wouldn't think that we'd be almost more than halfway through September right now.
Yeah, 2 weeks, we're into October, so yeah, we've got to start talking about it. Hey, on the 23rd, if you want to get a whole supply of Kirkland golf balls, sign up after this Costco tournament. I'm telling you, you're going to get dozens. These guys just leave them on the course. They must bring boxes of stuff with them, and they just hand them out. Yeah. Most of them can't golf, and they lose them in everywhere. Yeah. So you'll be lucky to get some.
Even better, once you find them, donate them back to the pavilion for our used golf ball drive, which has been going very well also. So a little mention to that. We are still accepting the used golf balls. Great initiative for the club. You can donate those balls and drop them off in the starters pavilion.
Yeah. I want to donate more, but I keep losing them. If I could hang on to them long enough to donate to you, I would. Oh no, I have donated some, so that's good. Hey, listen, everybody, that's all for this week. It's a busy week coming up. Beautiful weather. Get out and enjoy the round. The course is in great shape. And till next week, everybody play well.